Cool. Cool. We've got some stuff to take to Rebecca now. Wait, we've got one thing. The freedom phrase. Also, we need to find
That's
Kyle
it for the time
and
being. Thank you.
string him up by his toes. Carving into trees like a dick. Alright, tell me how you lied about freedom.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Freedom phrase, do it.
Can you tell me a bit about the phrase free to be free?
Free to be free, my favorite motto. Well, we teach our students that people, well, they suffer from excessive guilt, don't they? Excessive self-criticism, excessive doubt. Evils of excess, we call them. And we tell our students that if they rid themselves of these evils, then they're free to realize their full potential.
Who came up with all this?
I have a background in psychology.
Honestly?
Yeah, don't look so surprised, Inspector. There's an intellect lurking in here.
When did you come up with the phrase?
When we were based at the village hall. When I say we, I came up with the phrase. Dad's more the money man.
And very successful at it too, I hear.
Oh, he's successful, but he's not a creative man.
Not like you,
Dad
who
suffers
came
from
up with the name
a
of
lack
your thing at
imagination.
random. I remember the village hall. Doesn't know how the fingers symbol could be used. Are we just gonna, like, gloss over that? How do I need to call him out on that he knows exactly about the three fingers. Wait, am I stupid, or is this, like, not here, though? I don't have a way to call him on it. Oh, Ryan invented the phrase? Yeah. It's either that or the other one. Okay, it's the other one. What? The freedom phrase in the fingers. It's got to be one or the other of these and one of these, right? But I tried every combination. Oh, come now. Background in psychology, end appeared happy, and she committed suicide, and you're claiming you have a background in psychology and you couldn't figure that out. See, this is bugging me, because these are obvious connections. Just the fact that she was drunk at the meeting. Like, you should be able to put that together. Yeah, I've been in the other Atlas room. There was never anyone in it. What about the option below the happy one? Hadn't suspected she had any emotional problems. Background in psychology. Seems obvious. I already tried all the first settings, or the first options of she appeared happy but also drunk. Like, those don't fit together. You should be able to press him on that. Oh, come now. It doesn't make any sense. The freedom phrase is only something we're talking about because of the hand carving, and he's not going to admit to it? They need to be in the right order. I assumed that... Probably not, but the right order is probably like... Well, probably what I was doing, I hope. Liam seemed happy. If this one works. No, it didn't either. Damn it.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
This is bull. There's like 3 different things in there that should have worked. Oh, look who it is.
We're just starting a session, do you mind?
Creepy Kyle and his weird
Sorry,
girlfriend.
I'll leave you in peace.
Now I can't go in there anymore. Call the chief and tell him that you think Kate is dead. Jeez. Somebody didn't hear about the freedom phrase. Was it Rebecca? Oh, there was another greenhouse. Also, things you haven't asked James and Rebecca about yet. Right. So, let's hit up James first. Call the chief and tell him Ryab has hair. The chief will be thrilled to hear that.
Simon mentioned another greenhouse on the farm.
Oh,
Must be up the
secret
hill over
greenies. Secret greenies. There they are. And also said she thinks Simon would agree that guilt is good, but he seemed passionately disagreed, yeah. Alright. Investigate, please. Greenies?
I
Uh-oh.
wonder if James knows this is here. Don't know what it is, but it'd be interesting to see what he says about it.
It's that WW. The Wild West weed. Makes you go, wicked, wicked, wow. Wicked, wow. Wicked, wild, wild west. Weed.
Couple more questions, if that's okay?
Sorry, I got a little loud there. Alright, tell me about the freedom phrase, actually, not that we
Ever
get.
hear the phrase free to be free? Heard anyone use that?
Nah. What is it, a song?
No, I don't think so. Doesn't matter.
James, you're such a dick.
Could you tell me what these are, please? I found them in the greenhouse.
Been snooping around on the farm, have we?
It's called investigating, James.
Yeah. Just mint. Mint leaves. For cooking.
It doesn't look
Yeah,
like weed, to be
I,
honest.
I heard you were a bit of a budding chef.
Dabble a bit. Won a few competitions.
Very impressive. So you normally just leave packets of mint lying around?
Must have dropped it.
Oh, God. It probably is actually mint. It didn't look like actually weed. Also, that would have just been too funny if it was. The game seems to keep
That's all for the moment.
almost
Thank you.
dry tone, but it's like it means to be dry, but it's received as kind of funny. Well, then the overacting as well. All right, let's go behind the house again. Let's see if there's anything new here. Can you use the bag? Let's see. I doubt it. Packet of dry leaves. Click to try using. No use for the packet of leaves here, sorry. Okay, I've got to find someone with a bong, and then we'll smoke up mint. Alright, head to Rebecca again. Rebecca, tell me about mint leaves and how these aren't mint leaves. Actually, now that somebody's cooking, you know that's gonna be a thing.
A few more questions, please. Ever heard the phrase free to be free?
Do you mean the Atlas thing? Yes, I have.
Know what it means?
It means being free of guilt.
What do you think about that?
You mean, do I think it's a bad thing?
Do you? I mean, surely if you have done something wrong.
Oh, but that's the point, Inspector. Most people spend their time feeling guilty over nothing, and that's not a good thing.
Huh. It's funny, some of them seem to believe guilt's good and some think it's bad. Well, how does this make you feel? Guilty?
Do you know what these are?
Oh, magic mint.
Magic mint!
Where did you find this?
Magic mint.
Magic!
Salvia divinorum.
Oh,
I
it
used
is
to grow
salvia!
it years ago. It makes you trip.
In what way?
It's
Magic mint.
hallucinogenic and legal. Quite a dangerous combination, really.
Do you use it?
Me? No. No, I don't even take medicines. I like to stay pure.
But she
didn't
doesn't
expect Rebecca to know about growing drugs.
Just
I know
thing
she
with
claims
her
not to use
lips.
them herself, but I'm not so sure.
You think Rebecca's a day tripper? Is that what you're saying? Magic mint.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Hey, chat, do you like to stay pure? Still nobody here. All right, off we go to Mint Master. Simon, you want to toke up some
Ask you a
salvia?
couple more things, please.
I know I was the investigator, but like, nobody has time for that.
Know what these are?
No.
No.
Look a bit like sage leaves.
Haven't seen them before, though.
Not at all, no.
People's reactions when they're shown dried leaves of various kinds in Ziploc bags, it's like, I don't even, are those plants? Are the, what? I don't even understand what shapes these are. I can't even understand what color is anymore. I don't understand what my name is until you take this bag away from me. I am actually struck with the stupid. Thank you very much, Pumpernickel Parade, for the Twitch Prime.
Ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
Salvia divinorum.
Magic mint. Same thing.
Oh, yeah, you mean the drug? Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, ever tried it?
Well, once or twice, yeah. But it's not really my sort of thing. It messes with your brain. I've never tried any other drugs either. Well, nothing like that. Nothing hallucinogenic.
But you just said you've never... You refuted yourself in the same sentence. Okay, in the same paragraph. He's tried it a few times, he doesn't know what it is, and also, he's never tried any other hallucinogenic any other. Okay. Haven't seen the leaves before. Have tried salvia. Dude! Ah. Come on! This part here, this little thing about the not picking up the questions is pissing me off.
Thank you.
All right, let's hear what Emma says, and we can go back for him again in a second.
You know what these are, by any chance?
No. Sorry. I don't know anything about plants or things like that, but you should ask Rebecca. She used to live on a farm. She'd know.
Oh, I know all about Rebecca already. Don't worry. She's pure. She's a liar is what she is.
Ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
Yeah, I've heard of it. It's a drug, isn't it?
Yeah. Hallucinogenic drug. Ever tried it?
No, I've never taken any illegal substances.
At least her story is consistent, but freaking silly Sam over here in the other room is like, oh, what are drugs? Bags? I've never seen bags and leaves. Whatever. Ugh. Doesn't know anything about plants. Knows so salvia is hallucinogenic. Okay. Cool.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Yeah, that's another level of it, that they're like super worried, but also salvia is legal, so why do they care so much? Alright, buddy. Tell me about magic mint.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Packet contains mint leaves. Won some cookery competitions. Excuse me?
Ever heard of Salvia divinorum, James?
Was that skin cream?
Oh, come
It's not a skin
on,
cream,
James.
no. It's a plant.
Really? Don't know much about plants.
So you've never heard of salvia?
No.
Get out of here. Oh, for God's sake, someone bring reality back. Yes, I understand James does not agree to anything in existence, but somebody tell me someone knows something about anything. Yeah, this guy is James degrees in plant science. Doesn't know much about plants, stupid idiot.
So, your degree is in plant science, but you don't seem to know anything about plants.
Still got a lot to learn.
So you're still saying
Who are you
you've
looking
never
at,
heard
James?
of salvia?
Didn't say that.
So you have,
Maybe.
and you do grow it.
Yeah, it's legal. Why not?
What do you do with it?
I use it for explorative purposes, meditation.
And does this involve anybody else?
Why?
Do you sell it or give it to anybody else? Sure.
I know someone.
Yeah, it's just for me, nobody else.
You used to
And that's
trade.
the only drug you grow, is it?
Feel
Trade
free
it
to
for
go and
homebrew.
look if you want.
It's okay, I'll look later.
The only drug he grows. Not sure I believe that, James.
Yeah, exactly
Then again,
right.
would someone growing illegal drugs bother growing a legal one?
Freaking Jenks the only person left that makes any damn sense on this planet. For private use only. Can I nail this fucker right to the headboard? Slam dunk on him all day? Created his herbal tea. Private use only. I said herbal tea, so I guess I can't really get him on it.
Aha.
Oh, apparently I did get it.
When you say herbal tea, do you mean salvia?
Probably.
So you traded salvia
Probably.
tea with Simon for
I'm gonna strangle
his
this kid.
homebrew. So why did you say you didn't give salvia to anybody else? Did you give it to anybody else? How many people did you give it to?
Everyone!
Did you give it to
He gave it to everyone!
No,
How about Liam?
I didn't have anything to do with him dying, if that's what you mean.
So you did give him salvia?
Yes, I gave him salvia because he asked for it, but that's not what killed him.
Well, he committed suicide, James, because of psychological issues that probably weren't helped by him trying hallucinogenic
He
drugs.
didn't commit suicide. You don't know anything about him. You don't know what happened.
Okay.
So tell
what
me.
happened then?
Do you even know about Third Eye?
No, god damn it, James.
Go on.
You don't know about Third Eye. You don't know about Third Eye.
He
You
doesn't know
nothing
about- tell me
Liam
about
except
Third Eye.
Forget salvia.
Fine, tell me then.
Third Eye was a cult. We had our very own psycho cult operating right here from our village hall.
James.
And I got rid of them single-handed. I'm the one who got rid of Third Eye. Did they tell you that at the station?
Okay, start again. They were what?
You don't know anything, do you? Look,
Oh, James got out of his chair. This
they
must
were
be
reeling in
important.
students, pretending to be some sort of happy life course, you know. We can make your life better sort of crap. Then they were putting everyone through this brainwashing program to make them compliant, and selling them on. It's all there.
What do you mean, selling them on?
Selling them. Objects, commodities.
To who?
To anyone who could afford them. Top politicians, famous celebrities, wealthy businessmen, you name it.
What for?
You don't get it, do you? Third Eye were making and selling slaves. They were black market slave traders. They were wiping people's personalities using ECT, brainwashing, cocktails of hard drugs, deliberately turning them into perfect slaves. You know how much slaves are worth on the black market these days?
No.
Millions. And I'm talking per slave. That's why anyone who stood up to them and threatened to go public like Liam was just killed off. They didn't give it down.
So you're saying Liam was murdered by Third Eye?
Exactly what I'm saying. So I started looking into it. They were all saying it was suicide, but there's no way.
So, did you ever actually meet Liam?
I found out about him.
And how did you find out about all this other stuff?
It's obvious, you can tell. I met some of the students. You could see straight away there was something wrong. They were like zombies. And I can tell when someone's got ECT damage or when they've been through mind conditioning. It's just obvious. I mean, US military used all these techniques back in the 50s. It's all documented, you can read about it. They showed all the same signs.
So, did you ever actually go to a meeting?
No, but I knew what went on.
How?
From what people said who'd been through it.
Okay, so do you know anyone I could speak to who did go through it?
Well, no. Look, it doesn't matter. Why did they close down if it wasn't true? They just closed down and disappeared overnight after I put all the flyers up. Bit of a coincidence.
But that was just after Liam died.
Yeah,
And do you think that had anything to do with it?
maybe, but it was the flyers that forced them to close.
Okay. Do you mind if I keep this?
Yeah, you investigate it. It'll all come out. Third Eye definitely killed Liam.
Well, that was a lot to take in. Does
Yeah.
James really believe all this stuff? This is the first I've heard about Third Eye. Question is, what's their connection with Atlas, if there is one?
Holy shit. We were like at a 2 for stuff that happens, and then we went to like a 68 in the space of James ranting. That was so crazy. Holy hell. I didn't know the game had the capacity to go that nuts all of a sudden.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I'll be back with a straitjacket and 5 bobbies in a moment. Yeah, it's basically James. Do you grow drugs in your greenhouse? There's a cult. Everyone's a cult member. Why are you not believing me? He was so mad because I didn't instantly believe everything he said. Wasn't even not believing him. I just didn't know it already. All right, Rebecca, I got some crazy shit for you.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Rebecca, are you brainwashed by a cult?
Have you seen this before?
Don't take any notice of that.
Why?
James Wilson is a fantasist. He spends his time pretending to cast spells in the woods. He's not exactly a stable person. And,
No, that would be on a horse ranch.
I heard that he was involved with growing cannabis.
Oh, shit.
Well, don't quote me on that.
That's crazy.
So you don't think there's any truth at all to this?
None at all.
She keeps pure. Thinks James is a fantasist. James casts spells in the woods. Heard James grows cannabis. No truth to the flyer. I guess that's all we get
all
from
for
her.
the moment. Thank you.
Oh, God, I'm terrified to know what's going to happen when I bring this flyer up to Atlas. All right, let's start with Emma this
Couple
time.
more questions, if that's okay.
Have you seen this?
Yeah. It was all over college last year. James made it. Idiot.
So you don't agree with what I'm saying?
No, I don't agree with anything James says. He's absolutely crazy. He thinks that the government has been controlled by aliens, that we're all bugged. He's nuts.
Jeez, I can't get a good impression of your opinion of James. She looks like visibly distraught, though, since the beginning of this whole thing. Like she's kind of unraveling while we keep coming back to her. Don't believe anything James says. Except for mirrors about things. Thinks James is creepy. Don't believe... That's pretty consistent,
Be
actually.
back later on, if that's okay.
Yeah, she's banging right. I know.
Have you seen this before?
Oh, is this the thing that James did? Yeah, I've heard of it.
What do you know about all this? A third eye, I think they were called?
I don't really know anything about it. I mean, I've heard about Liam's death, but all I know about Three Eyes or whatever is on this
It's
file.
right in front of you, dude. Read
You
it.
hadn't heard about third eye.
No, sorry.
3 eyes. When you have a thing in front of you that you're looking at while you're talking, and you say, I don't know anything about 3 eyes, that's like you're purposely making a joke out of it and not paying attention. Makes me not trust him, which at this point, he should want me to trust him.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
All right, buddy, here we go. Also, if I could just like open the door really hard into Kyle's face, that would make me feel better. Let's take up all this pent-up aggression out on somebody, and Kyle's the only
questions,
one
please.
that
Thank
probably
you.
deserves it the most. Oh man. Oh, look at all, we got a ton of stuff here. Tell me about the dried
Do you know
leaves.
what this is?
Looks like chopped tea bags to me. What is it?
You might know.
I don't know anything about plants, Inspector. What you should do is ask Rebecca. She knows far more about these things than I do. Messy things Growing things.
He almost drank again! Just drink it. Just drink it.